Okay, kind of late shooting this video, but I had these deck boards on the front steps, and the stain lasts maybe a year, or the sealant. It's just constant maintenance with it, and they warp, and it's just getting bad. So I tossed all them. We're gonna get permanent boards on here, ones that'll never rot away or have to do any maintenance at all. Gonna be a little spendier, but in the long run, it's definitely no maintenance to them whatsoever. But I'm gonna keep this basic structure here, and hopefully this works, and we'll just screw down the permanent ones, and this is gonna be a real good solution to our problem here. We've got some landscaping issues that we're gonna deal with too at the same time, and spruce up this whole area here. All right, we got a beautiful stretch of weather coming up here this week, so even though it's gonna turn November next week, got a shot at getting these steps done before the snow flies for sure. Definitely that's the plan. Started to cut my boards yesterday. They're coming in 12-foot lengths, so I'm cutting them right down the center. Basically, I'm cutting them to 6 feet. I'm using one board, cutting it to 6, and then using that as my template to cut all the others so they're exactly the same, because they do vary a little bit in length. I got these from Menards, and I think that they're like the most heavy-duty ones you can get. There's 3 different lines of them, but these I believe are the heaviest ones. And this may not be the code, I think it is, but I'm just using the stringers that I used the last time. Just ripped off my deck boards, putting on composite, because I don't want to come out here and paint and scrape every spring. And I'm using these brackets that go along the stringers here, screwing them in the side, and then little screws that go up in the top here. Once I make a little bit of a gap, I'll put a little bit of a piece of something here just to mark it and to keep the gap consistent, and we will keep moving on this. I'm not sure what my plan was when I built these steps, quite a few years ago. But when I'm trying to get this level, and man, it is not level. It is off big time. And upon in further investigation, I realized that this thing moves big time too. So it's flexing in the center, basically pressing down in the middle. I had shims under the 4x4s at one point, not quite sure. Maybe there's still remnants of that there. I don't know, I don't remember. But this thing just flexes like an accordion here, right in the center. Is totally given out, and these pieces too are moving big time. So I was thinking I might have to replace these things, but they look rough, but they're gonna serve the purpose here. So the plan now would be to prop this thing up. I'm gonna throw a couple 2x4s in here, press down. I actually have a concrete laid under here from last time too that's underneath these supports, so that's a real big bonus. And get some 2x4s, prop it up, get it level, and then I can put some shims underneath these big 4x4s here too, and even along here put something in here to help the whole thing stabilize. All right, I put the jack under there to level this piece out. It was really sunk down here going up towards the house. It was probably 3/4 down, 3/4 of an inch. And really, having looked things over, I made the decision to go ahead and just replace the stringers. And what a good decision that was, because when I really looked down here, they're really rotten. That one in particular was really rotten, but even this one is really bad. They've all got some rot to them. So cedar stringers do not last forever, but I do have some new ones, and I will be replacing them. And I got 5 because I wasn't sure if I could maybe make this work with 5, but I remember that my cement goes a little bit in, so it doesn't go this way on both sides. So I'm just going to go with 4, and my brackets are still in place. They seem fine, so it should be a matter of just sliding them in there and then connecting them together and basically rebuilding this portion of the steps. All right, I got my stringers screwed on to the plate in the back here. I got them pretty well leveled out, and I put this front piece back on again. These are a little bit higher than the other ones were, so there's a gap on the bottom here. We'll worry about that later, but I really wanted to tie it all together, bring the strength back to the whole thing, which I have now. And now I can start putting my pieces on the top. All right, slowly but surely making progress on these steps here. A lot of trial and error. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the bottom and then go to the top instead of the top down. It's much simpler to work your way from the bottom going up. Now I've got this piece here, I don't know if you call this fascia, I'm not exactly sure the terminology, the front facing board here, and I could have used these metal strips like I did on the top here, but I really wanted it to be more secure than that. I don't know. I put screws in here, so I have these composite deck screws, and that's what I'm going to use for the front here. I'm putting 2 on each stringer along here, and then my next step now will be to take one of the finished boards that has the finished lip on the front here and get it level on each side, and then I'm going to drive 2 of these screws down here too, instead of standing on my head and going upside down and trying to screw that way with those metal brackets. Again, I'm just going to put, I think I'm going to put the bottom board, or this bottom step, I'm going to screw down into it, but the next step I might try the metal. I have enough to do that, so I think that's what I'm going to do. As of now, that's what I'm thinking. And so I'm drilling a pretty good sized hole through there. These things don't really want to they want to not go in so well unless you have a halfway decent sized bit, and I'm giving them just a little bit of a countersink. It was advised to me to use a countersink bit, so I'm giving them just a little touch here, but you don't want to see the rough edge at all, but just enough, because I didn't want it to mushroom up. I don't know if it would or not, but I did not want to have that effect at all. So I'm giving them just a slight bit of that bit, and so far so good, and we're going to keep rolling. Sometimes winter comes early here. I'm trying to get my steps done here. At least I want to get the steps done in the backs here. I don't know about the sides if I'm really concerned at this point. Looks like it's going to be freezing for the next week or 10 days for sure. So I'm probably going to call it a year, come back, and then finish up those sides. Still not exactly sure how I'm going to go about doing the sides, but here we are. Yeah, steps are coming along. I got the first couple done here. Up to this point, I got this one on, but the rest of them are loose. Or I guess this one's partially on. I forgot I put a few in. Rest are loose. Looks like I'm going to be short of board, so I got to pick one up at Menards, and it's looking good. Yeah, it's actually looking like steps now. Real happy. Yeah, the boards aren't perfectly level here. I have to build when I do the sides, I'll build a frame in here, and that'll draw these boards down and push them up, whatever we've got to do to make them level. And I went with the technique where you put a metal bracket underneath here, and then you screw it from the bottom. And for the most part, that worked out. The front steps, though, it was not really an option. Just the way it was, it's too tight under there, so I had to put some countersink screws in on the very top here, and that went okay. Time consuming, not an expert, but just a do-it-yourselfer, and pretty happy with the overall look, and these will last many years, I hope. All right, finally getting back to my step project here. It's been a long time since I revisited this project, and I noticed that it was really squishy up in a couple of these planks that run here, especially the ones closer to the house. So I reinforced underneath. I put another couple beams in here, or supports, screwed it into the top. I was going to use the metal, but I just decided to go with the wood, and that shored that up. And then on the outside here, I'm just building like a frame with 4x4s along here, and then old deck boards that I've had laying around to ride up underneath. And now I'm going to screw them together, kind of make this frame as it sits here, make sure that it's flush so my outside boards can have something to screw into good. Make sure it's pulled out this way. And I'm checking for level. Some of these need to be popped up a little bit. Like this one, I actually need to shim that just a little bit more, but I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm going to toenail these posts into the one that runs along the ground here, and then hopefully put my end caps on, and it'll be looking good. Alright, so I got my pieces cut out for my sides, and what I did is I just used this big piece here for the bottom two steps. It's got the finished edge up on top going across, and then I just made this smaller one to fit right up on top here, and that will be flush across. And what I did then is I used the special glue, and I glued these edges on here, these little pieces, so it'd be totally raw. It was raw when you cut it, and I just took this little piece here, cut this so it'll pretty much be flush with this outside, which I need it to be. And yeah, there's a raw edge there, and there's one there, which we'll have to color in with some kind of a marker to blend it in. But this too across the top here was a raw edge, because I had to cut it down from this section here. So I just covered up those with these three pieces, and then this one across the top here, I just had to cut a single piece for that. Glued it in place. Didn't turn out too bad. It could have been better, but and winter's coming, and I really need to get this project wrapped up. So I'm now at the point where I'm gonna install these. I'm gonna put the same screws as I put on the top here in these boards. I'm gonna drill first, drill a hole, then put these screws in, and finish this project off. Here I got my side pieces on now. Pretty happy overall the way it turned out. It's not perfect, but it's, you know, first time, and would have been better if I had started completely from scratch, maybe with the whole step structure, but I'm trying to work with what I got here, trying to save a few bucks, and it's not terrible. Yeah, I still gotta put the the marker up on here, blend that in so it doesn't stand out like crazy, and fill the rocks in on the side and along here too. In this little trench I'm going to fill in with rock. Yeah, overall not too bad. Just a couple finishing touches here. Alright, I'm going to call it a day with this project. I got the steps completed. I did decide to throw another one of the screws all along the edge here because they were kind of wobbling around a little bit and it should really be secured on the edge, so I did that. For some reason these screws, I don't know what the deal is with them, but they go down. If they don't like what they got at the bottom, they would try to pull back up, and I cannot get them in sometimes. It's kind of difficult, but overall we got it done, and I do like the way it looks. Finished edge. I had extra rocks on the far side here, and I added a bunch here, went around the house here, around the cement piece, and leveled it off and added rock right here in the front where it meets the concrete. A job well done. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as I've got more of these kinds of things here coming up and on my channel right now. Fix it videos and things like that too. And we'll see you next time. Later.